I'm hoping what comes of this experience is that Michael will never let me book my own housing ever again.
Okay.
Hello everybody. All right, another day. This is our day 2 of Megan being gone, or our full day. She finally got there last night. I think you saw that. She had a late night, so she is, I think, up and running now today though. So, yeah, that's it, for her at least. We are just kind of doing our normal morning thing. It's actually lunchtime now. I did some work, did a work call, edited the video that you saw yesterday. Some of the kids are at school. Some of the other kids are here. It's kind of funny now. It's kind of quiet around here when we've got, Elijah, Daniel, Esther, Eve, and Jude all going to school for at least part of the day. So it makes it kind of quiet here. Yes, Jude?
Because it comes out, see?
Oh, is that, the
It's broken.
the glue stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's falling out, you can throw that away.
In the back or the front?
What's that?
There's glue in the back.
The front. Okay. Jude is home from school, kindergarten. Today is actually going to be some parent-teacher conferences, which I'll be going to alone because we didn't realize that we were overlapping Megan's trip with this, but I'll be going for Eve and Jude's little parent-teacher conferences, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay, this is Angelica. This is Marissa again. That's Marissa right there. You can see Marissa? That's Marissa. We're in Philadelphia, and Angelica brought us to this really cute little French bakery. And we're gonna have some lunch. And then we're gonna go teach some people about bowls. Woohoo! So that's what we're doing. I don't know what Mike's doing. He's doing all the real stuff.
All right, well, the day has sort of gone by and not much has happened. The kids were talking and they just got really quiet because I turned this on. Everybody got nervous all of a sudden when the camera comes on. What are you guys doing?
Holding the guinea pig?
You just holding the guinea pig?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. So, yeah, I've just been working and kind of, doing parent things, picking kids up, dropping some off. Went and did the parent-teacher conferences with Jude and Eve's teachers. And Jude is a model student in his class. He's does great at everything, so he's like made for kindergarten. Eve, on the other hand, is not quite so much a model student. She's progressing as far as academic stuff goes, but behaviors they're still working on that. So she's still learning how to act at school. So we're gonna work with them and hopefully help her to know how she's supposed to be at school. When it comes down to it, Eve's a little bit stubborn, as you probably noticed. And if you're not firm with her, she will kind of walk all over you. You gotta kind of put your foot down. But the problem is that Eve is really cute and has a way of being able to kind of get people to do what she wants them to do. So the kids are learning that and the teachers are learning that. So you gotta lay down the law sometimes with Eve. Well, really all the time. But she does pretty well when she knows what the boundaries are and we hold to those boundaries. So we're gonna work on that at school. But at this point, I am probably gonna start making dinner. I'm gonna do some rice and chicken masala. I got this stuff from Costco, which is like already made. I just gotta reheat it. So kind of cheating a little bit because I'm not a great cook. I can do a lot of things, but cooking is not one of them. So I'm gonna do that. And there's not a whole lot else happening. The kids are just kind of playing with their friends. I think Elijah's gonna go out later tonight with his friends for a little bit. So it really hasn't been a super exciting day. I'm hoping Megan is having a more exciting day and recording some of it so we can put something on the blog today. But we'll see. So I'm gonna make dinner, which basically means I'm gonna make some rice and then warm up the chicken stuff. So that's it. I'm going to make rice. I got this rice at Costco. Am I the only person who is These things drive them crazy. This type of like top to a container. You're supposed to be able to just like pull on the string and it kind of all pulls out, but it never works that way. Or sometimes, it works that way like every once in a while, and then you think, oh, I know how it works. I can figure it out. That's awesome, because it just kind of goes, it just goes and pulls out. But then the rest of the, like the 99% of the time it doesn't, and you just end up.
Scissor.
I don't want to scissor it because I want to still have this top part.
Okay.
Ooh, that's too obnoxious. I don't like it. The kids are outside playing. Thought I'd see what they're doing and see if it's fun and interesting. Oh, this is Raven Judar. What are you guys playing? Hey! Alright, that looked pretty fun. So, nothing like a trampoline, right? Alright, so what are you doing?
I'm depositing a check.
Ooh, a check from who for what?
So one of them is from, I babysat them for an hour and a half like last week, and then I did her hair.
Oh, the
She
Darleys?
paid me for that, and then I go to her house on a weekly basis to help her clean her house, and I get paid for that too.
Sweet.
So
Alright, that's pretty good.
$50 total.
Nice. What are you doing?
Editing photos.
Editing photos.
Well, I'm looking something up for editing photos
Oh,
currently. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Alright. What are you gonna do with these photos?
Post one on Instagram. A couple others are for school.
Okay.
Um,
Which class?
Digital photography.
Okay. Alright. Hey Pearl, what are you up to?
Yeah, I took Cookie outside
Okay.
and better.
And then what else? What were you doing before then?
I was reading a book.
Where are they?
Reading a book? Which book?
Aragon.
Aragon? Okay. Sounds fun. Andrew, what are you doing?
Hang out with Mikey.
Did Mikey just run off or something?
He's getting his shoes.
Oh, what are you guys doing?
Just talking.
Talking about what?
Capitalism.
Capitalism?
Yeah. And monopolies in business.
Yeah. Glasses.
Glasses?
Yes.
We're talking about glasses. He used an example of glasses company.
Oh, okay. Mikey's our neighbor.
Hello.
I don't know if you've actually ever said who you are in this, but you'll see Mikey around a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's their house, so pretty easy. All right, and then Daniel is actually at work. So if you don't see Daniel in a video, it usually means he's at work. Because Daniel either goes to school or goes to work. Because he doesn't like to be, he doesn't like to just kind of be hanging around. So he headed to work pretty soon after getting home from school. So that's where he's at. Asher, what are you up to?
Listening to Fablehaven.
Listening to Fablehaven? You've been listening to that book for a long time. You must like it. Fablehaven is a favorite around here, so if you haven't listened to it or read it, check it out. Who's the author of Fablehaven?
Brandon Mole.
Where'd you come from?
It just came out because I was looking for the big phone.
Oh, okay. Pearl said Brandon Mole, so there you go. And I am doing the exciting task of folding Even Jude's laundry. So there it is. Not too much laundry, but gotta fold it, put it away. And then I'm also getting ready for, I'm doing a Facebook live thing tonight on our Essential Oils group on Facebook. So I'm gonna be doing that tonight. So I'm preparing for that as well, which means just setting up the spot in our room where I do it and getting all the oils out that I need. And that kind of thing. So there you go. It's dinner time. So what I was able to come up with was the chicken tikka masala from Costco, some rice, and salad. So Keeping it simple. Hopefully there's enough though. I didn't get 2 of those. I probably should have. Okay, is everyone here?
Except for you, Jude.
Or is Eve the only one we're missing?
She's currently yelling at
Oh, she's yelling at someone right now. Okay, come on Eve, let's go. Okay, we're gonna have a prayer and then we're gonna eat. And once again, the only person, Daniel's not here, Elijah. He's at work, by the way. So there's an empty chair where Daniel sits.
The day is coming to a close. It's almost 5. It's 4:30, and we're gonna go see some of the sights here in Philly. Right now, we're headed toward Christ Church and the cobblestone streets and all the amazing historic places here in Philadelphia. If you're not an American, this is where the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution were drafted, and where the founding fathers met together. So it's the birthplace of our nation, not Washington D.C. So, or New York. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna do that and grab some dinner, and we're just hanging out. Okay, it's dinner time, and we headed out of downtown Philly, or Philly Center. We were here at Pat's, which is one of the original Philly cheesesteak restaurants and one of the supposedly the best. So we're gonna come and have a Philly cheesesteak. All right, Marissa, we got a Philly whiz, or what did they just call it? Steak
Whiz and onions.
Oh, whiz and onions.
They told me this is what I had to get, so.
And I got steak and onions with American. Okay, let's do it.
There she is, my first call from Megan. Hello. How's it going? You're having adventures?
Yes. Well, first of all, we're staying in a really great place.
Do you need to switch places? Is it like?
No, we'll be fine. But if I got to the market, which is bad, I would.
Yeah. Hey Peter, Mom's on the phone. You want to talk to her real quick? Say hi.
Hi, Mom. Here's our remote. No, I can get one.
I guess he wanted his privacy. Also, his cheeks were rosy. They've been running around outside, so it's kind of cold out there. What, Eve? What? It's not bedtime yet. You want to talk to Mom after Pearl? Sure. Oh, I just finished up with my class I was doing. I just figured I'd show you my little setup here. So we do these Facebook Lives from our room here. We have this little office area over here, but this is how I kind of set it up. You can see my oils over there. I've got the light, got the oils, all that stuff. So that's kind of how we do it. And now we're all just kind of hanging out. What are you doing, Eve? Did you play? No. No? I thought you were playing over someone's house.
I can't.
You want to dance?
We weren't actually playing.
Oh, you weren't?
No.
Oh.
We were just watching the movie, that's all.
You went over and watched the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Well, we were playing a game at our front door. We
Oh.
were playing dog. Yeah, tag.
Oh, okay.
We were playing tag.
You got about 15 minutes before bedtime. What are you going to do? What are you going to do at this time? You got to use it wisely.
I'll just do nothing.
Oh, that's a wise use of your time. Okay. What about you, Eve? What are you going to do? You want to dance? Should we turn some music on?
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind.
She's got a good dress on. Eve's all done. She loves dancing. Especially having her little dancing outfit on. Okay, it's bedtime for these two. We're gonna have Jude read us a book this time. He's got one of his books from school. And then maybe I can read one too, okay, Eve?
That means yeah.
Okay, Jude, do you think you can read that? Uh-huh. Matt?
Matt.
Duh.
D.
And.
And the and that's crazy.
It. It is.
It is
Big.
Big. The school bus is big.
Yeah, it is, huh? All right.
I did this part already.
We have quite the day. We woke up this morning and met our house guests. So we're
France.
Yeah, they're from France. Now, so I'm hoping what comes of this experience is that Michael will never let me book my own housing ever again. I'm like, what could, that's so cheap and like gets good reviews. I'll just stay there.
What could go wrong?
I'm like, yeah, I've always kind of been curious as what it's like when you just have a room in a house.
And now we know. We have found out what that actually means.
So we're downstairs with these guys today, and they decided instead of using the dryer, they would just let their clothes air dry. So their underwear were on the couch downstairs.
And their socks.
Yeah, like we're all just like, oh, okay, I guess we won't use that chair. But it's dirty. And it's weird to share a house. Like I called, the garbage disposal doesn't work. And so there's like all this, like these guys left today. And they did their dishes and there's like all sorts of like gross foody pieces and stuff in there and it stinks. So I messaged the owner and I'm like, hey, I don't think the garbage disposal's working. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? And he's like, oh no, it doesn't work. There's actually a plunger by the back door. So you'll need to plunge the sink. And, you know, I know that trick. We've done that before in our past when we're in a pinch. But it is a little different to plunge someone else's sink and someone else's food with a plunger. You're just not really sure where it's been in the sink that you're supposed to be washing dishes in. So we vowed after realizing that there's no dishwasher and that's how they got washed, that we will no longer use dishes here. Which is fine. We had a Philly cheesesteak today. I guess you guys saw that. And we've laughed a lot. Mike said we should go get a hotel. He's like, please go get a hotel. When I went out this morning, there was like, walking to the market and you get to see it in daytime. Sometimes that makes it better. You're like, oh, it's actually fine. And sometimes it doesn't.
Confirms what you already knew.
You're like, well, it's pretty dirty. But there was like a police chopper overhead. So we are going to stick it out. We have 2 more nights.
We totally got
Luckily,
this.
though, we have
We've
this
got
really
this.
big bed that we're sharing with really high-quality pillows.
It's really fluffy. Really
We're not
nice.
snobs. I do feel a little snobby when I'm like, ew, I have to plunge the sink. I do feel a little bit like a diva, but it was a good day. There were lots of laughs from different things that happened to us today, some which are with colored language, so we can't share those stories. Things that were said to us. And I'm sure we'll laugh about this disgusting house someday. We're laughing about it right now. Kind of like a horrified laugh.
You have to laugh or else you'd cry.
Yeah. It feels like to me like we stumbled upon some person's house, like at a zombie apocalypse, and we just let ourselves in and we're staying in it. But like it hasn't been cleaned. They weren't expecting us really. And there's nothing very usable in it. But it feels very much like a dirty old house.
That's about right.
You know? Or like, you know when you're in college and you go to visit someone and you stay at like their uncle's cousin's house? Mm-hmm. Because that's who has room for you. And so you're just like in some stranger's house.
But you don't know them You don't know what you're walking into.
Yeah, and then there's like all this like weird soap and shampoo in the shower. It's all moldy. That's exactly what our shower is, by the way. So that's
awesome.
I don't know what I was expecting when I
perfect.
booked a $30 a night house, but now I know, and knowing is half the battle. I hope you guys are having a good night. I'll turn it back to Mike.
All right, I think we're gonna call that a day. Finished up there with Eve and Jude. Jude is actually learning to read pretty quickly. He's got all of his sounds down. He's just having a hard time putting it all together, but it's cute either way. So that's it. We had a pretty good day. Nothing too exciting. So hopefully, whoop, I got a text. That's exciting. Anyways, pretty exciting, or I should say pretty not exciting. I hope it was okay for you guys to watch and tag along today. I think Megan had a good time over in Philadelphia. We'll throw in some clips in here if I haven't already. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you have a good one. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and go to northandsouth.com if you have any other questions. And we will talk to you later. Bye.